Okay, in the lab, I have the transmission bolted on. I have my slave cylinder for the clutch done here, but I'm going to take that off, and I am going to be installing the speed bleeder, which is a absolute necessity, especially with dealing with the clutch line on this. Dowels are installed, definitely. No worries with that. Then I have the transfer case on, and luckily, here's a hiccup that I had. My old transfer case is the 23 spline for that transmission. Oh boy. So thankfully, my boy who gave me this transmission gave me the transfer case with it, so it was a 22 spline. So thankful I had it, because that would have been a big hold up on my project, because trying to find those for any decent price in any working condition is hard. Then I have, because you got to be about that life, like the dude in blue says. Be about it. Brand new parts. Got the CV axle going in for that side. All the new ball joints, of course. And I got everything everywhere because I just set this up. I have to be in and out of my garage. I only have like 3 hours a day to work on this whole thing. So we have, I'm going to try this stuff. The hydraulic clutch fluid. I'm flushing that old fluid completely out. I have brand new brakes. Because the other brakes I have a gang of meat on them still, but because I had those rotors turned, I refuse to just go halfway on that and put the old pads on new rotors. You just don't do that if you, plus these only cost like $50. So here's the speed bleeders in the size I need. You get two because they sell them in two. I only need to use the one, so I have an extra one for whatever. Then also I have this kit to I'm gonna get rid of that shroud to give me more room. I did the research. These can turn to pusher fans. Put them on the other side. See how that works out. It's gonna clear up a gang of room in the engine bay, and it'll just look cleaner, and I don't know, just be better to me. Because that shroud, I don't know the effectiveness of that. I understand it draws all the air completely through by forcing it through one channel only, giving it a more even cooling distribution. But I've had overheating issues with this car no matter what. And the radiator is good, so I'm going to reuse that. I would like to get another, aluminum one, but I haven't seen the overheating issue to justify me buying any extreme weather or extreme race radiator. So buy what you need as you need it. Have the problem before you upgrade the part, or notice the lack in performance before you upgrade. And that should be your path to upgrade, is the necessities first, then everything else, and then you can start adding your 500 horsepower stickers and all your paint jobs and rims or your wheels not rims. That's what everybody always tries to be a word Nazi on. So anyway, I'm ranting. I should have this done pretty soon. I got my boy coming over helping me just to keep me motivated, because I've been in and out of here working on this forever. Just changed my fuel line because I found out my stock fuel line on this side won't work. It won't go over my Magnus intake manifold. That is over. I got about a minute left, so I guess I can come over here and show you here in my messy garage. Like I say, excuse it. I've been in and out of here for weeks at a time. That's the stock manifold. That's the driver's side axle. It does have a tiny tear in the boot, but it's not slinging oil yet. So I have to reuse it, but it's a 5-day order for that part, for the price I want to spend. And I just don't have the time. I got to get this running by this weekend. So here's my Magnus intake manifold. And I plugged off all those vacuum lines. I'll be having one vacuum line on the bottom running out to this Vibrant. And I'll have it mounted there. So I'll have all my vacuum source on the firewall. It just makes it a whole lot easier. So GoPro everything. Peace.